Thank you. I think that's good as far as immigration being one of the top concerns. Yes, right now, President Biden. Well into the teens, low 20s, depending on what that particular item is. But Birch Gold Group has been a great partner. They've been a great expert in gold, silver, precious metals, and simply just, it's easy to do. Simply text the words Trump to 989898. Get that free information kit. Take your first step in investing in gold, silver, and precious metals. We've had thousands of our viewers reach out and do just that. They are plus certified for the Better Business Bureau, so they've got a great history of serving their customers. Go check it out. The Birch Gold Group. Text the words Trump to 989898. Now we're along. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Why should people vote for you?
Because we need a change. We need somebody who could think outside the box and forward thinking. I mean, you can't be doing the same thing. I think it's the definition of insanity, right? Do the same thing over and over again and expect a different answer.
What's the biggest challenge right now? What would you do on day one under this new administration if you come into office?
For me, I think we just gotta have shared services. Like for our local town, a lot of people are trying to do stuff in-house where we have multiple people doing the same project and we're paying 2-3 times out. So, if we can get shared services and keep the costs within our town, then we'll have that money to do other things and stop, charging our taxpayers.
Yeah, I know the taxes are high in this particular part of the country. One of the reasons why a lot of people move away from New York, New Jersey is because of taxes. So that is one thing you can do to alleviate some of that.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, taxes will never go down, right? I mean, we know that costs go up all the time, but I always say, you get what you pay for. If you're paying a high tax, then you should be getting a good quality return. And I think a lot of people aren't getting it in New Jersey. So that's what we're trying to do is say, if you pay a premium, then give them a premium product back. And I think you don't get that right now.
Why did you choose to go into public service?
So a friend of mine asked me to run because he needed somebody to run, and I didn't want to be the guy that always complained and do nothing. So either you step in and help out or you shut up, right? So I rolled up my sleeves and I got 3 young kids and got involved.
That's kind of like the Jersey mentality, man. Like, shut up and put up. Is actually like what you're doing.
Exactly.
What is the best website for somebody to get more information on you?
What's our website?
Harris-Bennett.
DelpiaHarrisBennett.com.
There you go. So you live in this area, live in New Jersey, obviously. This is you're concerned about your state and you want to make the best for it. Obviously, President Trump is the nominee, and hopefully he can, God willing, get back in the White House.
Yes. Listen, he's going to take care up here, but we need us little guys to take care down here. The more we get down here, it'll travel up and kind of fix everything at once.
That is true. It takes a collective effort, in which, by the way, whoever controls Congress in January of 2025 controls the budget. And if you think they're not going to raise taxes on you, if the Democrats take control of the House, you got another thing coming. So it's very important that you not only. Right now, a lot of people are angry at a lot of Republicans, and they're going to vote for Trump and skip the rest of the ballot. Do not do that, because you will elect Democrats. So we don't need to do that, because we need control of the House and the Senate to get that Trump agenda pushed forward. Thank you so much.
Be part of the change.
Be part of the change. Thanks for coming out here.
Thank you.
All right, how you doing? You doing it? Obviously. Well, what brings you?
What's this?
What are we doing? I want to know, what is this?
You got golden tickets, baby.
Yeah, good golden tickets. I want a golden ticket. Anyway, hey, this is the Jersey Shore right here. You never know what you're going to get. You have your live television in front of the boardwalk here. I don't imagine that's what you get. But let's see if we can take a look at the crowd real quick. If you're coming out here, I said earlier, you're going to have a little bit of congestion. Hey, how are you doing?
How are you?
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Erin. I'm from Little Lake Harbor, New Jersey. Woo! Go Trump!
All right. So how exciting is it to have President Trump here in New Jersey?
It's extremely exciting. We were both here in January 2020 for his re-election campaign, which we know was stolen. But to have a beach party for everybody here in New Jersey is pretty awesome.
I think I've done maybe hundreds of Trump events.
Never been on a beach.
Never been on a beach. That is the first time.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Trump, we got your back, man.
Yeah, they got your back here in New Jersey. Hey, just before I let you go, what's some of the best food that we could sample up and down this boardwalk? What stands out to you?
Well, it's not on the boardwalk. It's called Maui's Hot Dogs, right?
It's called Maui's Doghouse. It's on New Jersey Avenue in North Wildwood.
Really
We stopped in there for lunch on the way here. It is. Guy Ferrari was there with the diners, drive-ins and drives. Food Network's been there. Adam, what's the guy who had the hot dog eating contest? He was there. It's the best place to get a hot dog. Other than that, if you can find Snow White's, which I can't remember where it is. I think it may be back that way. It's a boardwalk joint. That's really cool, too.
There you go. Good food, good people.
Old City Tavern.
Old City Tavern. That sounds like a cold beer to me, is what that seems like. All right. Good food, good people, a lot of freedom here in New Jersey. Thanks for spending some time with us. All right. I like that. All right. So let's, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys, we're live on the air right now. Right? Broadcasting. Welcome to live television here in New Jersey. Go Trump. How we doing? Where are we from?
Hi, I'm from Pennsylvania.
All right.
Harleysville in Pennsylvania.
Blackwood, New Jersey.
You guys are here, fired up for President Trump, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Ready to go. Yes.
Pretty cool to have a beach party out here, isn't it?
Oh, and the weather's great.
Yes. We couldn't ask for anything better.
And it's Trump.
President Trump do on day one of this next administration?
Drill.
Yeah, immigration.
Yeah, second.
A top concern, obviously, across the board. Yeah, I would say this: what is the one thing you miss about President Trump that maybe you're getting under Biden that you wish you had under President Trump? It could be his style, his leadership style. Could be a policy.
I miss his love for the country. Biden doesn't have it.
No. He only thinks of himself. He's not thinking of the people. And that's
Exactly. Support for the
somebody
people.
behind us. Yes. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are out here having a good time. I'm glad to be here in New Jersey. First time I've ever been on the boardwalk. I originally am from Texas, but I kind of live all over. I live out of a suitcase right now, as our viewers would say. I'm always on the road. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless. It's just great. I mean, it seems like the beach just adds a different type of vibe to this rally. We're used to doing rallies in an arena, perhaps a field somewhere, an airport. But when you're on the beach, it just automatically sets the tone. Once again, we're going to get run over by a tram car. We got to stop over. But the beach adds a completely different vibe to a rally. So if you missed this earlier, how you doing? There you go. I'm going to take a ride on one of these tram cars before too long. I can promise you that. How are we doing today?
Oh, yeah.
Having fun? The tram car. Why not ride the tram car? Maybe that's how President Trump's making his way to the rally today. He's jumping on the tram car. That would be pretty cool, right?
That'd be really cool.
You could ride the tram car.
Trump's going to make the tram car great again.
He's going to make the tram car great again.
That's right.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so if you are coming out here, be prepared. You're going to have to take some time, go park, and walk in here. But obviously, as you can see, the boardwalk here is relatively.
Baby, 24. This is the year.
This is the year?
24 is the year.
24 is the year. Where are you from, man?
I'm from Jersey, right here, right outside Hamilton.
Let me ask you something. As a young person, how popular is Trump amongst your generation?
Trump is just different. He's different. He's a leader. He knows what's going on. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's just special. You know what I mean? Look at the people. Everybody's here. They all love him. Everybody loves him.
He's
different.
Pop culture loves him. Everyone loves
Everybody
him.
loves him.
Let me ask you a question. What is the one thing that the Biden administration has hurt you the most? Is it tuition, or is it rent? Is it gas? Is it food?
He's just a sleepy fuck. As a 17-year-old, I can't afford gas anymore. He's a jet. I mean, come on.
So it's the gas.
Yeah, it's the gas.
Gas. All right.
Fucking retard. You gotta get somebody serious backing off.
There you go. Come on.
Hey,
There you go. Close the border. Close the border. Close the border. High gas prices. These guys know. I appreciate it. Hey, we want to encourage you to go to our website. We've got some great patriots. We also have the patriots is you. You, the viewer. So go to our website, rspnetwork.com, rspnetwork.com/donate, and donate what you can. This is how we got this network started years ago. We've got great patriots, but we also got patriots like you. So go to our website, rspnetwork.com/donate. You can do a one-time donation. You can do a reoccurring donation. It's safe and secure. Go check it out. rspnetwork.com. Talking to patriots, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, Mike Crispy. When I think of New Jersey, I'm not making this up. I think of Mike Crispy. I swear to you. I don't think of Chris Christie. I think of Mike Crispy is what I think about. Anyway, you're speaking before this rally today. How great is that?
It's really an honor of a lifetime. You know, I really am so grateful and honored that the Trump campaign is allowing me to speak on behalf of New Jersey. We've been doing a lot of work to elect President Trump in the state. You know, Brian, all the polling right now has Trump within 5 points in New Jersey. And if he carries New Jersey, I mean, think about that. A Republican hasn't carried New Jersey since 1988. And if we keep it like this, keep it close, keep our foot on the gas, that's going to deplete the DNC resources in states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan. They're going to have to send resources to to New Jersey, that's going to create a domino effect, and we're going to be on our way to winning the state. So there's so many great people here, Brian, and I'm honored that you synonymized me with New Jersey and not that fat SOB Chris Christie, right? We're patriots.
I'm not making this up. I think of New Jersey. I think of Mike Christie. Okay, so what are some of the concerns of New Jersey? You live here, you work here, you got friends, your family. What do they talk about? What is the number one concern?
Well, the number one concern right now, obviously, is a twofold thing. One, it's the unaffordability to live here now. We're in the most moved out of state in the country. Think about that. New Jersey is the most moved out of state. Really is a beautiful place. People don't know New Jersey. We have suburbs. We have the countryside. We have the city. I mean, it's really a beautiful place. So, it's the most moved out of state, which is a shame. That's because the cost of living has become unbearable under all this inflation that's been just absolutely out of control. And that's all spurred by Democrat policy. Second thing that people are upset about, obviously, are the illegals. I mean, the illegals right now are being moved into major cities in New Jersey, like Newark, like Patterson, et cetera. They go into New York City. And then eventually, a couple months later, they permeate out into our suburbs. So they're being relocated in hotels in suburban areas, and we're paying the bill. So people can't afford to live in this state anymore. And the illegals are getting the tax dollars. And all the tax dollars in New Jersey are doing is going towards funding the schools that are teaching sex ed. So, Brian, this is a crazy situation right now, but it's a perfect recipe for President Trump to capture the hearts and minds of these independent voters here in New Jersey.
You made a great run at the 4th District here in New Jersey last time. You had a great run. First time you've ever gotten into a political race, and you just about took out a long-term congressman in this state. Do you have plans to do it again?
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, it's going to be a really amazing ride. Right now, the focus is to elect President Trump. I think when President Trump gets elected, the country is obviously going to have an immediate turnaround. That's number one, 100% our focus. But I definitely think that the people of this area, we're in South Jersey right now, but a little bit more north, the district that I ran for and represent, Ocean and Monmouth County. It's a Trump district. They want to be represented by a Trump representative. They deserve that. It's the most conservative congressional district, not just in New Jersey, but the whole Northeast United States. So they deserve to have a patriot who stands with the MAGA agenda. They don't have that right now, but we're going to take a look at it in the future. I think we might just have to make it a MAGA district, Brian.
I was told by somebody that the line from the very back to the beginning is over a mile long. Wow. Okay, does that surprise you at all that this many people have showed up on a Saturday afternoon?
No, I mean, it's a beautiful day at the Jersey Shore. And the last time that President Trump was here, he came to Wildwood. He actually did it in the convention center in the freezing cold January, and it was an overflow crowd. I mean, there was literally thousands of people outside. Here's an original right there. So it was an overflow crowd. So this is historic. I mean, I think of like historic scenes in politics. You had like Ronald Reagan on the water with the Statue of Liberty behind him. Think about this. I mean, President Trump here on the boardwalk, on the beach. This is a historic sight. No president's ever done this. So people are going to witness history. Now, you've done a lot of rallies, Brian. I've done some of them with you. Have we ever done one at a beach on the city?
Never. This is probably the coolest one we've ever had to do. I got to be honest with you.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. The people seem to be fired up, and it's got a kind of a fair atmosphere because you have the games and the food on the boardwalk, and everybody's in a good mood. You're at the beach, you got seagulls, got the ocean right beside us, cool ocean breeze. But it is a historic day. You speak almost right before the end. I think Doug Burgum speaks after you, if I'm not mistaken. So you're almost closing this thing out.
That's news to me. I don't even know the speaker lineup.
So, right? No, I got the list, and you were next to the very last. To speak, which is great.
It's a great
but anyway, so you're going to walk out there. It's just a big moment, I think, in your political career. People know you in your district. I think people around the entire state are about to find out who Mike Christie is.
Yes, I mean, our message, give you a little preview for the people at home. We're going to be backing up the too big to rig claim. Trump is saying we got to be too big to rig in order to win this election. We know that the Democrats cheat. We know that in blue states they have malfeasance. They have it all set up. So what do we got to do? We have to outvote the fraud. How do we do that? We engage the low propensity voters. And if the Democrats are going to do a vote by mail, we're going to do a vote by mail. If they're going to ballot harvest, we're going to ballot harvest. We know they like to shut the machines down on election day like they did to our good friend Kerry Lick. So we're going to overcome that all with a historic groundswell, hit them from every single angle. And that's how we're going to take New Jersey and put the pedal to the metal.
There you go. You're like me a couple of days ago. We saw that judge in Georgia go over all of the missing ballots that they didn't have a ballot, didn't have an image for, or even a physical ballot for a vote. What's your thoughts on, certain states just coming aware of all of this stuff? And we've been doing it for 4 years, but they're just now finding out about it now.
RSBN has been at the forefront of things that now people are going, Oh, wow. I didn't know. I can't believe it that they had these, 3,000 votes that were duplicate. You have thousands more where there's no chain of custody. Nobody knows what's going on. RSPN was reporting on it, but the mainstream media was bullied into silence. They're bullied into silence by their advertisers. They're bullied into silence by special interests. RSPN always talks about it. You guys were at the trials. You guys were covering what Rudy Giuliani was uncovering, and they just kicked Rudy Giuliani off the air. On 77 WABC radio in New York yesterday for talking about the election.
I didn't know that.
News. So they kicked off Rudy Giuliani on his show because Rudy Giuliani was exposing it. But RSPN was there, and I think more people are waking up to the fraud. They see the way the Democrats are pushing the envelope. They see these Soviet-style show trials going on that President Trump's getting dragged through. Has to go sit there and listen to these whack-job drug addicts testify on the stand on something that has nothing to do with even what the fictitious charge is, okay? So I think people are waking up and going, they're like, wow, maybe the people who are late to the game here, maybe the guy was right about the whole thing being rigged, because look how they're rigging it brazenly, nakedly in 2024 by trying to keep them in a courtroom because they know that they cannot win in a fair fight.
I think people that have been agnostic, Mike, that has never paid attention to politics, this sham of a Biden trial has pulled them into the whole conversation, and they're starting to say, why is the whole world against this guy? Life was not that bad under President Trump. It was actually really good under President Trump, and maybe I've been lied to by the media for so long.
I mean, what more could you look at than illegal immigrants in New York? They come here. We don't know how they got there. They have nice, beautiful cell phones, okay? And then they go and they get nice, beautiful hotels. And then they get nice, beautiful debit cards with $10,000 on them. What about the people struggling in this country? What about all the hardworking homeless veterans in New Jersey and in New York City all around that were sleeping on the streets? Like, they are the vulnerable. They are the people who need help. I'm all about people in the country who are our own who need help. Let's help them instead of helping the illegals. The Democrats always fancy themselves as the party of the little guys, the party of the working men. But now take a look what they're doing to the working men and the little guy. They're leaving them to die under this horrible economy, under these horrible conditions, and they're giving money and they're giving resources to the illegals just because they want them to get on the voter rolls and become Democrat voters. The jig is up, Brian.
Mike Crispy joining us on the pre-show here. He will speak a little bit later in the day. Speaker start at 2 o'clock. All right, but final thoughts before you go. I know you got to get in there. What's the best thing to eat along this boardwalk?
Well, listen, I'm trying to watch my figure here. We got to be lean, mean, globalist fighting machines here. But, okay, if I wasn't on the diet, the funnel cake, Brian. You got to go for the funnel cake. It's nice. It's wonderful. That's a little heavy, okay? But we got some skinny. And then we got a lot of skinny people. We got a little cheat day, a meal action.
Let's make it today a cheat day.
Let's make it a cheat day. The funnel cake's amazing. We love it. And then, listen, I like, as an Italian, little underrated sausage and peppers. It's something only you get at the Jersey Shore. From, one paisan to, I'm sure many people out there watching that are Italian, sausage and peppers on the Jersey Shore boardwalk, one of a kind.
Mike Crispy joining us. Good to see you, my friend. Walking by, that was great. Perfect time of that. We'll see you. Thank you. All right, Mike Crispy. All right, so let's flip the cameras around and kind of show you where we're at. There's the iconic, I guess, amusement park that's over to my right, your left. You can see that as well. You got the Ferris wheel going. You've got all of that. So what just a beautiful day here on the boardwalk. And it's local time here is 12:38. I would love to jump on one of those rides right now, but nevertheless, we're out here talking to you and talking to these great people. And as everyone seems to be, hey, how we doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm here waiting for Jack Ciattarelli, our next governor of New Jersey.
We talked to him already. He was already through here. Oh, I saw. Oh, I thought he was coming through here. So let's go ahead and walk down here a little bit, and we'll make our way, and we'll kind of give you an idea of just the amount of people. Let's see if we can get up over here, Denver. Let's see if we can get a shot. I'd like to show you what it looks like from this point of view. So if you are, walking through, I'll give you a nice shot over here. See if you can squeeze through there. I'd love to get a shot of what it looks like from the boardwalk as we make our way into the top of the hour. Look at that. So it's, when you look at it from there, we'll post up here for a few minutes